So here we're going to take a look at this adjustments menu. And the adjustments menu has to do with controlling the colors that's inside of the photograph. And if you take a look at it, there's a lot of different ways that you can control the colors. Some of the items in this menu have this little triple dot at the end of them. And that means that when you click on this menu item, you're going to get a secondary dialog box that's going to pop up that's going to give you even more control. If you don't see those triple dots, like this item called Invert, what it's going to do is just simply apply that effect to it without any control. It just simply is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this Invert, and you can see that it inverted the pixel colors here, and again, no control, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and do a Control Z, which is the shortcut for undo. I'm going to come back up and I'm going to take a look at this one called Hue Saturation. What Hue Saturation does is it allows me to change the color, the hues of the color that's in the photographs. So as I move this slider, you're going to see that the hues of that image change, and they all change relative to each other. And I can see that the more vibrant the color is, the deeper that the color is, the more that it actually changes. And I can see that this flower here, which is a brighter yellow, the hue of that flower can't change that much, but these really dark blues and deep blues and these deep greens, those can change quite a bit more. So the more vibrant and colorful that image is, the more that's going to change, let's say with this hue slider. Saturation just simply allows me to overly saturate, and I can really see this effect more in the lighter blues here. But as I move that slider, that saturation of blues becomes a little bit more solid. If I move that saturation slider, I can see that it desaturates that image. And then lightness is pretty straightforward. So I can see that with this image, I can do a lot with just this one dialog menu that pops up here with Hue and Saturation. I'm going to cancel that. And that happens with all of these here that have to do with these triple dots. If I click on any of these menu items, I'm going to get that little dialog box that's going to pop up, and I'm going to be able to control the way that that looks. So this would allow me to change the reds, the greens, or the blues of this photograph. So with this adjustment menu, it simply has to do with adjusting the color of the image. Some of them are pretty straightforward. I just simply click. If I want this to look like a old photo, I could just simply click on that. That's just what the menu item is. Some of them have that triple dot, gives me that secondary dialog box that gives me a little bit more control over the color of that image. So go ahead and take some time and explore some of the different adjustments that you can make to the color of the pixels just using this adjustment menu.